Hello, hello, my dear viewers. Welcome back to this week's chapter of One Piece. And I gotta say, I am pretty excited about this chapter. If the last one was already good, I have absolutely no doubt that this one will be awesome indeed. And it's probably the how do you say pre-last the penultimate chapter of the year? Yeah, it's probably the penultimate chapter of the year. So things are going to start going haywire. And hey, have you seen the news that the Wano saga will begin next year? Yes, indeed. I was surprised when I read the news because I always thought that Totland would go the way of Dressrosa and last for at least another year. But no, and apparently Totland Saga is well past the 50% mark, which was another very interesting thing to be said. Who said this was one of Oda's major editors, one of the guys who knows the end of One Piece? So I think we can rely on his word very good. So Totland Saga will end somewhere in like 20 weeks or so. And that makes it like 5 more months. So around June or something like that. So half of the year of next year's will be the ending of the Totland Saga. So anyway, without further ado, let's begin chapter 849 Bropa in Mirror Land. So we can see already by the title that this will have to do with Chopper and Carrot in Brulle's Mirror World. Oh, and I like this cover. Various Shonen Jump characters dressed as the Straw Hats. Midoriya dressed as Sanji. I don't know who's his face dressed as Zoro. A lot of people. This I believe these are Boku no Hero characters. Yeah, and these are various mangas. Shokugeki no Soma, I believe, in the yellow, in the orange-ish background. I don't know this one in the reddish one. And is this Mob Psycho? Maybe. I don't really know. So, but it's a very cool saga as well to celebrate the year of One Piece, which will be 2017 when One Piece completes 20 years. That's a long time, Jesus. Okay, Bropa in Mirrorland. Aim to take down a Yonko, aim to save a friend. Volume 83. Oh, okay, so this is a text celebrating the release of Volume 83, which I believe it's the first volume of Totland. So, yeah, a limited time One Piece Straw Hat Pirates shop will appear. Okay, so cover art request Brook composing music with tadpole notation. Know the Skywalker from Osaka Prefecture. Okay, and we have the typical fan arts. Okay, the Van Smoke guest room. Where's Reiju? Okay, so apparently Reiju is not there. Okay, and the things are singing, black tea, green tea, no clue, I saw her live a bit ago. Right, more importantly, Father, where will those two live after the marriage ceremony? On Germa, obviously. If we don't take that girl as hostage, who knows what they'll start to demand of us in the future? Oh, remember that we're dealing with pirates here. Yes, because you ain't a pirate. No, just because you have the recognition of the world government, that doesn't make you less of a pirate. Aren't you worried that they'll try a similar tactic on us, though? Quit being ridiculous, Niji. If they tell us that they'll kill Sanji, do you think we'll be affected in the slightest? True that, man. I'm so excited to be living with Sanji again. Ugh. Okay, so this is a very interesting point, one that I really never thought to bring up. But yes, because normally we see that as far as we know, apart from Lola who ran from her marriage, all of Big Mom's children live within the island. And I mean, we've seen Praline in the ocean, but that may be due to her being a fishman. She gets some sort of exception, so to say. But she doesn't seem to be. They don't seem to be restricted, but that's at the same time there's never a reason for them to be restrained because everyone who marries a big mom child ends up sort of joining the crew in any sort of way. And obviously Goma 66 don't think they will be that way, although Big Mom believes they will be forced to join her crew. So they think they'll be able to remain independent, whereas I think Big Mom doesn't want them to be independent. So there's a sort of lack of communication here on both sides. Mirror's World Brulle's house. Ooh, nice. This is going to make the perfect stew. Okay, aren't you all hungry? I just had lunch, so no, thank you. I am not hungry. We are starving. Cut the rope. No, please don't eat me. Don't eat Carrot. She's the next Mugiwara. Don't hit her, please. Brulle just dug her own grave. That thing there, that thing up there is actually a frog that was made to look like Carrot thanks to Brulle's power. What? The real Carrot is actually hiding in the attic. And she's making the voiceover. uh, Still, even though it's just a frog, I feel kind of bad for having it to be cooked alive like that. There are 16 enemies in this house. The most troublesome looking ones include Randolph, Brulle, the noble croc, and that mystery chimney looking dude named Diesel. Here I go, Lady Brulle. Time to give that adorable face of yours 10-degree burns. I'm so groggy and angry. Nice. She's going to struggle. We must close this lid as soon as possible. Okay. Wind up and Tow. She threw something at Randolph. I don't know what she threw, but okay. What the hell? This is no time to pull jokes, Randolph. Lady Brule and some intruder is inside the attic. There are two little bunny girls. Ooh, she managed to through the cauldron. Okay, that's dangerous. No, no. Eesh. Brain, brain point. Rumble. Okay. This is bad. Quickly save Lady Brule. Electrical Luna. Ooh, nice. Okay, so Chopper used Monster Point. Okay. And he's swinging the crocodile over to everyone else. Oh god. And they defeated everyone. They defeated Brule. Uh, I mean, at least they made her unconscious, so they knocked her unconscious. But so Diesel is now going away. Okay. Choo choo. Okay, not a single person can catch me once I start running. And there goes Carrot. Got you beating him in the neck. Guess who? We managed to defeat Team Brule. Alright, now we'll be able to travel all around the island through these mirrors. Let's go find everyone. Okay. I believe that this will be the way that they will be able to escape. Because, in fact, I'm going to leave this conversation up to the ending. I want to discuss some things with you guys. Okay, currently Straw Hat Luffy and Catbird and Nami are being held captives. The ones currently going on a rampage include one male mink and the Soul King. It seems like the guards are having quite a hard time enough. Where are the ingredients I asked for? Here. If you're hungry, how about you eat some nuts? I'm gonna be using this kitchen. Pudding never showed up to that lunch meeting. I'm worried about her, so I'm gonna cook her some food. It seems like she's still feeling a bit under the weather. Okay. Seems like this is a key. How dare you cause such a mess here? Oh, nice. Swallow banderol. Oh my god, I love Brook. I came here telling my partner in crime to risk his life. I simply must gain something worthy in return in order to avoid a complete loss of face. Nice, very nice. He didn't name this attack, but I believe this is about Kudrua. At least 3 times skip, I believe the thrusting attack like this was about Kudrua, so who says that I have no face to lose in the first place? Oh god. I must hurry, so he was now able to open the okay, so and Big Mom has come to the scene. Move aside, Smoothie. And she's done exactly what I thought they should have done in the beginning. She broke the wall. Who's the idiot who thinks it's a good idea to mess with the highlight of my day during the wedding? Oh God, would you look at that? That's one interesting creature I see up there. Jesus, Brook is in quite a pickle now. In the courtyard within the chateau. Push him right in. Alright, we got him cornered in the courtyard. What they're planning, long time no see, Bon. Despite being enemies, I've always respected you as a powerful opponent, Pedro. Captain of the Nox Pirates. Oh, Baron Tamago. Every time we would see each other, the scars on our left eyes would both begin to itch. Oh, okay. Okay, so Pedro managed to injure Baron Tamago and vice versa. This is really cool. It was only a mere 5 years ago when you were still a man who was incredibly attached to the idea of staying alive. So why must you repeat the same mistake twice? It's clear that you don't have much time left. Ooh. So now Baron Tamago is blind on the right or on the wait, what? Left eye, yes. For on that day, Mama took 50 years away. Oh my God. 50 years. Jesus. I mean, we've seen her take 14 years out of her son's lifespan, so God. Both of them have. I have no intention of returning to my home country alive. Oh God, no. No, no, no. Oh God. Okay. Ooh, what the hell? Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God. Reiju, what the hell has happened to her? She's like, oh my God, her hands are covered in blood and so are her legs. And she took a beating. Oh my God. Jesus. Holy balls. Don't tell me that. Oh my God. This, this is good. This is good. Okay, so first things first. About what I said before in this video. Why I think that Chopper and Carrot will help the remaining crew, the remaining teammates, will allow them to escape through the mirror world is because I think that they will not defeat Big Mom in this saga. Um, Totland's saga is well away from 50%, so it had about 20 chapters or so ever since its beginning. I am not exactly sure, but it had a small number of chapters. Please let me correct that. Um, but yes, so in about 20 or more chapters, the saga, yes, we will have at least 20 more chapters to go. So there were, as of this moment, Totland Saga has 22 chapters. So to say that it has gone past the 50 mark is to say that there's only 20 more chapters left. So in these 20 odd chapters, I don't believe they will be enough to defeat a Yonko. Heck, there were needed 100 chapters to defeat one Shichibukai. Well, not 100 in total, but it was needed a lot for them to defeat for Luffy to defeat Don Flamingo. And the fight against Don Flamingo lasted a long, long time. Well over 10 chapters, if I'm not mistaken. So, to defeat a Yonko, I don't really think that it's gonna take less than that. So, what I think is, and what I think when I say I think, it means I based my opinion in someone else's opinion and made it my own. So, I've seen some people saying that the way this saga is going to end is, and I have a theory about this ending, which I'll tell you about it right now before going further in. I believe that who did this to Reiju was Purin. Yes, my dear friends, I believe that Purin is the one responsible for putting Reiju in this state. Remember who put the handcuffs on Sanji? It was Reiju. So it is safe to assume that Reiju has the key to those handcuffs. And maybe what Purin said that he was going to do was take the keys from Reiju, release Sanji, and allow him to escape along with Luffy and the rest. We all thought that she was going to run, and maybe she's still going to run, but not before doing so. Not before releasing Sanji from his handcuffs. And that's why I think he. I don't know, because I can't see anyone else doing this to Reiju. I mean, all of the Van Smoke brothers were with Judge at the beginning of the chapter, and Reiju had already left, so, and since they were all there, none of them could have made this. So maybe the final Sweet Commander that is yet to be revealed? Maybe. But what reason would he have to do that? Who knows? I don't think that Jinbei or any of the fishmen are involved in this, especially not Jinbei or those under his care. Jinbei is an honorable person, and even if Reiju is the enemy, well, sort of the enemy, I don't see Jinbei or anyone under his command doing this to her. So really, to me, it only leaves out one possibility: pudding. I mean, she's hiding something. That third eye she has on her forehead, that is something. I think that there is something related to a devil fruit power. One she's ashamed of. One so powerful that changes her into a completely different person. Not not changing as in like Cavendish changes to Hakuba, in which even though Cavendish is aware of Hakuba, they exist as two different personalities. It changes her because the power is so vile, so corrupted when compared to her that she doesn't like it. She feels ashamed of it. But and when she uses it, bad things happen. So that's my predicament, and that has something to do with the third eye, I think, because we have yet to see a race of people with three eyes. I believe that if such race would exist, we would have seen some more in Totland. Maybe. I mean, we've seen everyone from long legs, from long arms, snake necks, fishmen, minks, and dwarves and everything. If there was a three-eyed race, we would have seen it. So yes, I believe that the one who put Reiju in this state, I believe it was Pudding. I believe she bears a dark, dark power that she doesn't like and she's ashamed of. And she tried to hide it from Sanji. That's why when we first met her way back in Fishman Island, the girl we see with the third eye on her forehead is Pudding. I believe it's Pudding. Her outfits match, her hair matches, her facial expression matches. So all things add up. So I am very very eager to see the next week's chapter, which I believe will be the last of this year. Sadly, we will have to wait around a month or something, a month and a half for the next chapters. So yes, I believe I've said everything I wanted to say. And so yes, one final thing: I don't believe that Luffy or anyone will defeat Big Mom this saga. How Brook will be released from that situation, I do not know. He didn't have time to like copy the poneglyphs, so I don't know. Maybe the mission to print the poneglyphs will also fail. Maybe Totland will be a complete failure, except for saving Sanji. Um, because the idea is, in fact, one thing that I remember that the Tamakebaku box. Wasn't that the box that held the pills that made Holy Jones and his companions go all crazy? I believe it was. And that's why Big Mom is so interested in the box because she knows that there's a pill inside that makes her more powerful. And maybe that's how she's going to open the box. She's going to think, I'm in this dire situation where she has to fight against the Van Smokes. Because if Pudding did this to Reiju, Judge will. I mean, now that I think about it, I was going to say that Judge would want revenge, but maybe he wouldn't, because in his eyes, for one of his child to lose against someone, especially someone as frail looking as Pudding, it would mean dishonor. So maybe he won't. Maybe he won't want revenge on Reiju. He'll maybe he'll cast Reiju away, and maybe I don't know. Maybe he'll try to kill her, or her brothers will try to kill her. I don't know. God, why did I thought about this? Jesus, this has gotten very very dark. Jesus. Um. Anyway, Big Mom won't be defeated. They have already taken much damage. I'm starting to think Pedro as a casualty in the midst of all of this, which is too bad because I really liked Pedro. I wanted to see him a little bit more. So I was not expecting that he had his lifespan removed. I didn't expect him to lose 50 years of his life. Jesus. So yes, I believe that something will happen between the Vansmos and Big Mom, and that infight will allow Luffy and the others to run away. Thus, not defeating Big Mom, probably not printing the Poneglyph, but escaping with Sanji and onwards to the Wano saga. But this is all speculation. We still have around 20-ish more chapters, so we will get to around 870, around that. I think 870 is the max that Totland Saga will go. Then we'll probably have five or so chapters between Totland and Wano, and then we get to Wano properly. And my god, the Wano saga will be a hell of a saga. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please share your opinions in the comment section down below about this chapter. What do you think the hell happened to Reiju? Do you think Pudding did it? Do you think someone else did it? Please do share your opinions in the comment section down below. I'm always eager to hear your guys' opinions. And I'll see you right away with this week's Boku no Hero chapter. Bye bye.